Your reception of the world. Heaven Letter number 4864. March 20, 2014. Let there be an end to suffering. End it. End it now. Let's put an end to suffering on the wide landscape of the world, and an end to suffering on the individual scale as well. Want to? Beloveds, you understand that an end to suffering does not reach you like a landslide coming down a mountain. All you desire will come to the world and to yourself from within you. Within. An end to suffering doesn't come from your dancing around or getting your voice hoarse from your calling out. End to suffering will come from within you. You may scream for an end to injustice and the suffering it seems to throw on you as if you have no say about it. You may scream for justice for all, and an end to suffering doesn't hear you. Not from outside will come an end to suffering and peace for you or anyone. It will come from a settling within you. It will come from you, and you will give it to others. The world emulates you. You are the key. Nothing else is. You wait for me. I wait for you. You have to be in that place of not suffering. That key within you has to be turned. You are the one who has to turn the key. I offer nothing but peace and love. Yes, let us not forget love. Let us get to the place where you can truly accept love and peace and no longer have war inside you. War and peace have been fomenting inside you, beloveds, and you are the directors of the world. You certainly have decided how the world appears to you. The world at large is arbitrary. You hear a joke, and you laugh. You like it. You may even slap your knees in the pleasure of the joke. Someone else right beside you hears the joke and is deadpan. There is a point here. Is something wrong with the person next to you because the joke does not spark his sense of humor? What do right and wrong have to do with this? Must one or the other or the joke be wrong? By the same token, someone may offer a kindness to you, yet you see it as an affront. You know what I'm talking about. The world is indeed how you see it. Listen, this is your world. The world is not such an object that you can object to it as you may have by calling it names. Likely the world lives up to the names you call it. Find other names. It is out of date to keep seeing the world as flood and you're having to improve it. Can you get away from the idea of a flood world? All your life, you have seen an imperfect world. You were taught to see imperfection. You were taught to look for it. It was pointed out to you. And now you point it out to others. You emulated everyone else. You accepted that some days were good and that some days were bad. You caught on to protesting the world and, therefore, digging into its misbegottens. What if you are mistaken? Instead of continuing to come from the premise that you have come from all your life, what if you now come from the premise that the world is good? If you turn your thinking around, how might the world be different and how different might your immediate world be? How different might you be? We are talking about you, aren't we? We are talking about your reception of the world. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. heavenletters.org